team.
Yo, when I make the intro, man, you want it that long or you want it shorter than that?
No, much shorter than that.
Okay. All right, no problem. Just that. Well, yeah, man. What's going on, man? Welcome, man, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to CBSI's Friday FOC with East Meets West. I am your guy, Joker, man. Kind of weird because we're kind of recording this on a Wednesday, but it's all good, man. We're still gonna get this out on Friday on time, and I am here with my boy, man. What's up, Josh?
Well, good. Yeah, this is going to be kind of short. I don't know if it's because, like you said, we're filming this on Wednesday, or I think it's just kind of a short, small FOC week, just kind of in general. Very possible. A lot more things will get added to the list. Though.
Yeah, but stay on top, definitely. But yeah, guys, before we move on, man, I want to shout out, man, to Ninja Dairy Comics again, guys. You already know, man, they're giving us our weekly giveaways, guys, over here on East Meets West, man, for the FOC show. Use the EMW 10 code, get 10% off your purchases on their website, and they have top 5 FOC bundle, guys. So that means whatever top 5 books that Josh picks out, they choose to put that on their website, bundle that up, and you can also use the 10% off code, which is awesome, which is pretty dope. And this week winner, guys, from Ninja Dairy Comics, guys, is going to be Mr. Joe M.
Congratulations, Mr. Joe.
Yeah, here you go, Joe. Joe M is the winner, man, of this right here. There you go. Tyler Kirkham book right here. 1 in 25 is ratio of Wolverine. I don't know what issue this is, but this one came out, I think, last week. But I'm mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But yeah, so congratulations, Mr. Joe M. Joe M. Let me just highlight that one more time. Joe M. There you go, Joe M. And then real quick, just want to show off next week's giveaway, guys. Just all you gotta do is comment, guys. All you gotta do is just leave a comment on this FOC video. We've been getting comments weekly, and I love interacting with you guys in the comments too, so it's pretty dope. Here we got Twig issue number 1 that dropped this week, guys. Cover A, B, C, the 1 in 10 and the 1 in 25 cover of Twig. I like the B cover. B cover is pretty cool. So there you go, guys. Shout out to Ninja Dairy Comics again, guys. Use the EMW10 code on ninjadairycomics.com. Purchase, use the code and get yourself some, save yourself some money. You know what I mean? So there we go, Josh. Take it away.
Yep, final order cutoff time again for Sunday, May 8th for DC and Scout Comics, and Monday, May 9th for Marvel and all the other independents. Like I said, again, this week appears to be a short week or a short list. Make sure to go over to comicbookinvest.com as always, and check out all the articles over there, all the links to the videos from other YouTube content creators, and always make sure you follow Ben C on Instagram, as well as his Whatnot auctions and CBSI exclusives, all that stuff. Ben does a lot of stuff. It's kind of hard to keep up with all the stuff he's doing. He's a one-man band type of thing.
Yeah. You have some dope ass books. He has Star Wars Day and all the stuff that he throws on, dope ass variants. But before Josh puts that stuff in the background, because I don't see in the background again, guys, I just want to shout out. That's all good, man. This gives me a chance to say US only for the giveaway, guys. Make sure it's US only. All right. So we can wear that. And Joanne, reach out to me and on IG. My IG handle is right there. Bam. All right. Just in case you don't have it, hit me up on IG. And I get you in touch with Ninja Dairy Comics, and I get them books shipped to you. Again, guys, US only. US only. All right. Yeah, Josh. Got you. Hey.
So the closet, number 1.
Okay.
What do you know about this?
Nothing. Nothing about this book. Kind of creepy.
Yeah. Can you see who it's written by or no?
Let me see. Nah, still no Tinian. Okay, shit. Oh wow. All right.
Yeah. So this is only 3 issues. However, remember this: Something is Killing the Children. I think was only supposed to be like somewhere between like 3 to 6 issues, something like that. So
Okay.
take that into consideration. So obviously, I think any new James Tynion stuff has to go on the list, no matter what. We just kind of assume that it's probably going to be at least decent, if not very good. So Closet is a tale of existential family horror by James Tynion the Fourth, and Gavin Fullerton. It's either Tom or Thom, Thom. Either way, it's stupid. Either way,
I'm gonna go with Tom.
Yeah, because I hate when people, even though Thomas is Thomas, generally speaking. If his name is Tom, it should be Tom, and Thom is just a stupid name. So no offense to Thoms. So Tom or Thom is moving cross country with his family and dragging the past along with them. His son Jamie is seeing monsters in the bedroom closet and will not let them go. And here's another thing, James. People have trouble enough figuring out what your last name is. Now you're gonna freaking institute a character that we're not sure what its first name is.
It's Tom, bro. It's Tom, bro. But yeah, I get you, bro.
Yeah.
Creepy, man. And you already know James Tinian, man. He has a dark side. You know what I mean? Okay. 1/25 looks like a good cover. That Shelby 1/50.
Yeah.
Not really much there, right? It's just an open door. That's it.
Well, there's something here.
Yeah, I know, but they made it to be a 1/50. Okay, yeah.
I keep wondering if I zoomed in on this. Like, I'm like, did I grab the wrong thing? But I'm like, well, this is, perfectly fine. So that has to be the cover.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is probably this thing right here.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Yeah. All right, well, there you go, guys. So this is image number 1, guys, in James Tynion, the Quattro, how we call him over here, is on this. So pretty dope. Cool.
The Scorched number 6. I feel like the Scorched covers have been kind of redundant lately. I feel like there's been like a couple of these same ones just done by different artists. Like you had the McFarlane homage to X-Men number 1, the Jim Lee cover. And then it was done again, I think. And now this is kind of the same thing again, just more serious by Bjorn Barron. I read something on Image, and I can't remember exactly what they said, but they were kind of promoting the black blank sketch covers. Saying, I forget what they said. They said something like, we only do this like once a year or once every so often, or I forget, but they were showing them all for, all the Spawn stuff. So pretty cool.
I like the homage again to Jim Lee, the McFarlane, pretty dope. I like that cover there, and Barron's knocking it out the park, and I always like a black blank cover too. Always.
This is the homage to the Magneto cover for those that don't know. Yeah.
Yes. Pretty dope.
Batman Annual number 1. I put this here kind of guessing there might be a 1/25. I don't see anything yet, but usually there is, even with the annual. Doesn't mean that there will be. I don't think this will probably be anything special, probably skippable. The last couple of Batman annuals that I can remember haven't been too great. As a matter of fact, I think the last one didn't even have to do with Batman and had to do with Ghostmaker. Following the events of the Abyss story arc, Batman has now tasked Ghostmaker to finance and lead Batman Incorporated. So I'll stop right there and tell you that definitely doesn't need to be read. Clean up a huge mess Luthor created in Chechnya. I'm sorry. First order business for new management. Clean up the huge mess Luthor created in Chechnya. But is this new group ready to face fearsome new threat? The fearsome new threat, the Grey Wolf, and prepare yourself for the evolution of Clown Hunter. So for those not reading Batman right now, Ghostmaker is now in charge of Batman Incorporated, who is currently protecting Deathstroke Incorporated. Stupid.
Okay.
The whole Incorporated's stupid. both of them. But anyway, Ghostmaker has taken Clown Hunter under his wing to kind of train him because remember, Clown Hunter is still just a kid. I don't think Clown Hunter. Remember how much hype there was behind Clown Hunter?
Yeah.
And it just never landed. Like when I thought of Clown Hunter, before I ever saw the image of Clown Hunter, I'm like, oh, for some reason I thought Clown Hunter was going to be a bad guy. I don't know why. But like I just had this image in my head as something just like crazy scary, you know? And to get the kid, Bao or whatever his name, Bao Tran or something, Bao something, I can't remember. But anyway, I don't know if this is going to be a key Grey Wolf. I don't know that person.
You listen, man. I collect Batman, so this is gonna be on my pull list. I'm gonna put this. I collect even annuals too. It's sometimes usually annuals they have like short stories. Bring them up and they have like different writers on them. Ghostmaker, another character that I thought that was gonna be really 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 big. But still potential in him. I like that character still. But I agree with you with the Clown Hunter, man. Clown Hunter this was a little disappointed, man, on that character. But yeah, man, Batman book. I'm on this. So
if I was them, I'd turn him bad. I would give him a whole.
He kind of started off bad, but
he wasn't bad. He was just an anti-hero.
Yeah.
He wasn't bad. I mean, his family was murdered by all the Joker's gang during the Joker War, or maybe even before. Yeah, I think it happened before when he was a little kid.
I forgot. It's been so long.
Yeah,
I forgot. Not memorable.
We can skip past that because that's not up again. DC Pride. We talked about this last week,
and they took it down, right?
They took it down last week, but I think it's up again. But maybe they took it down again. No, it's still up there. And they added a 1 in 25, or they added a cover C because both weren't there last time.
Okay,
fine, whatever.
Yeah, am I bugging? Or last year they didn't do the same cover with Harley and Ivy, right?
No, they were. I think they were flipped upside down. Like one was this way, one was the other way, and they were
okay.
I think. Justice League 75 second print. From what I remember, I flipped through Justice League 75, which is Death of the Justice League. This is the inside cover behind the acetate cover. So this will just have no acetate cover on the front of it. I flipped through it. Haven't read it yet. Kind of behind on that one. I don't know.
I missed out on that one. I'm gonna pick this one. The second print thing is the only difference, like you said, was that acetate. But with the acetate, I'm pretty sure it preserved the condition of the book, the cover. You know what I mean? Dope cover. I like it. Don't know if it's a key or not. Let us know because I haven't read this at all.
I'm sorry. I just don't think Justice League just doesn't hit for some reason.
I mean, New 52 Justice League was good. Rarely. Then it dies down. It has its moments. Just put it that way, because it started off good too in the Rebirth Justice League. But again, it died out. I don't know.
I don't know what it like. There's something about comparing this to the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
The Avengers seem to fit well together. No matter who's there, I don't know why the Justice League just doesn't for me.
No, it does for me. I mean, listen, Death Metal was dope too. Death Metal was dope. That's Justice League. What was the other one with the virus and shit? Deceased. That's another Justice League. You know
what I think throws it off? You know what I honestly think throws the whole thing off? Is this guy right here.
Come on, man. It's Superman. That's you gotta love him. You can't hate him.
I do like him. However, they made him. It's
impossible
problem that you will always have with Superman. He's invincible.
Yeah, but he has his weakness, and they work around that. You know what I mean?
But he only has one weakness, so the weakness is.
He has a couple of weaknesses.
Well, he has two weaknesses: Kryptonite and Lois Lane.
It was Magic, the Red Sun. They work around that.
Okay, all right, but I don't know.
I got you, bro. I know what you mean. I know. They just didn't get a good writer. Somebody that fits for Superman. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Justice League Road to Dark Crisis. Such horrible covers.
Nah, the cover B is dope though. It's badass. The concept of it. He's just chilling in his long boxes and shit.
Reading Justice League.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that cover. Listen, none of these appeal to me, but that one's badass because that's kind of like it relates to us collectors. You know what I mean?
Yo, someone needs to make a throne out of long boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't suggest sitting on them, but so again, who do you think this is written by?
James Tynion.
No, Joshua Williamson, who writes like every DC book right now. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me.
Well, Tom Taylor does too.
Written by Joshua Williamson, Jeremy Adams, Brandon Thomas, Chuck Brown, Stephanie Phillips, and Philip Kennedy Johnson. Art by Clayton Henry, Fico Asio, Emmanuel Lupacino, Lila Del Duca, and more. The Justice League has tragically fallen in battle, and now we see the aftermath. How does the world react to the Justice League being gone? Which heroes rise up, and which villains try to take advantage? And what dark forces are lying in wait to attack? An all-star roster of DC talent showcases a world without a Justice League and sets the stage for next month's Dark Crisis event. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it, but...
Didn't the free comic book day just come out of this, right? To prelude of it?
Yeah, I haven't read it yet, though.
I haven't read it either.
I flipped through that, though. I flipped through it. I didn't read it.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. Let's see what's next. Okay.
Base House on the Lake #9. Again, there's nothing posted for a variant, but there probably will be. And maybe even a 1 in 25. I don't know. I don't have much to say. Oh, yep, they did. So it's Robles is the Nick Robles is the cover B, but no picture. I don't have really anything to say on this book. I've mentioned it before. I love James Tynion, but I'm not a huge fan of this series. Not at all. It's I see where it's going. But it's just I don't know. It's got a pacing issue to me, and it's hard keeping track of who's who in the house, and it's I don't know. I just don't understand why so many people think it's like the best thing that has ever happened to comics.
I think the hype died down with this book. I think might be still okay, is good, but just the in the beginning before this started off, everybody was still like, oh, James Tynion is writing this and da. And you don't hear much about it. I don't hear much about it, anymore as I used to. That being said, how many issues are we going with this? What is it, like a 12-book series? 12. So you got 3 more issues.
Yeah.
So, that 8 cover is looking kind of, I don't know, it's kind of, not appealing to me. Why would I want that on my?
I actually like the cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That look like just me right there. That's it.
Yeah. You sitting in a bath of blood?
Yeah, that's it. That is exactly what it look like.
You got your spoon ready to take a drink?
Oh man.
Yeah, you're gross, bro.
It looks unappealing.
Shadow War Omega #1. So this will be the end of Shadow War. Nice little event, I thought, for what it's worth. Still a ways to go before we get to the end here. John Boy Myers, cool A cover, as has been on Alpha and on Deathstroke Incorporated. He's been doing good. And Joshua Williamson, nice. I don't think it's going to mean anything when it's all said and done, but it's been a nice little whodunit type of situation. With assassinating Ra's al Ghul and framing Deathstroke. And now I'm trying to remember what just happened in the latest Robin issue. Or Batman issue. I can't remember which one I just read.
I think you talked about it not long ago. Wow.
Yeah, but now I can't remember. I think they unveiled who it is, and now I can't even remember.
Wow.
Oh, man.
It's all good, man.
Oh, man, this is going to kill me now.
Nope.
All right. What do you think?
I like it. I like these covers. Not 1 in 25 is not my favorite. I don't like that one. I like the John Bo Myers. The B cover is dope too. Yeah, like you said, Josh, man. If it's good, it's good, man. I trust you. Um, I mean, like, how many books are tied into this?
Um,
You have Deathstroke, you have Batman, Robin, right? Are they the
yeah,
only ones? Is Nightwing in this too?
no, and then you have Alpha and Omega. I want to say it's got to be at least 8 books. I think.
Okay, there you
I
go.
think.
So, all right, well, John Boy Myers. That's the safe cover.
Amazing Spider-Man number 3. We move on to Marvel.
I didn't read one because it came out this week. I had to read it.
Well, it came out last week.
Oh, it came out last week. Well, I gotta
Yeah.
read it regardless.
So, what can I say about Amazing Spider-Man 1? I seemingly like that they've turned Peter into a kind of an asshole, or at least that's what it seems like in the first issue.
Okay.
Seemed a little more grittier. I like the beard on Peter. The weird thing is though, is it's likable. And it's like, okay, it's continuing on. It's wrapping up the things that happened at the end of Volume 5 with the Beyond Corporation, and when Peter was in the hospital, and the hospital's now coming after him to pay his bills and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, it's kind of street level and blah, blah, blah. I like this. And then he calls Mary Jane. And Mary Jane's like, well, I can't do this anymore. And then she hangs up the phone, and then this guy comes walking into her apartment or wherever she is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, hey, honey, is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. He's like, okay, well, I couldn't hold him back any longer. And then these 2 kids come running into the room. Mommy! And they look just like Mary Jane.
Okay.
And it's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, how are you guys going to do some other bullshit with reality or time jumping or whatever? Like, why can they not?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I haven't read it, so I can't. I don't know, man. But I mean, is Romita's art in there good?
I have no problem with it. I know a lot of people don't like John Romita Jr. And I have to say, with me, on a lot of his stuff he's real hit or miss.
Yeah, he is.
To me, the only thing he can do very well
Spider-Man
is Spider-Man.
or Daredevil. I like his Daredevil.
Okay, there's a lot of things he does with really blocky faces.
Yes. Yeah.
But his Spider-Man, I don't have a problem with his Spider-Man. Now this cover, obviously homaging 238, which him and his father did.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I like the cover. It's probably the best one here. However, they just did an homage to this on a Spider-Man issue, which was the main cover not too long ago. I mean, less than 15 issues ago.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. It's kind of a like a light homage. It's not a heavy homage like the other one. The other one was more of a on point homage. This one here, I like Tombstone on the cover. I don't know how big Tombstone is in this run of Spider-Man. But if they put him more to use than what they did before, I like it. I like the sound of that. Because I like Tombstone as a villain. That scroll cover doesn't really do it for me, even though it's Salvador LaRocca, awesome artist. But that I don't know, it just doesn't look right for me. I don't know, but that 1 in 25 is dope. 1 in 100.
I don't know who this is supposed to be.
Looks like Mary. No, I thought it was. No, we're bugging. Hold on.
I don't know what it is. It's like some like Japanese inspired Spider-Gwen cross Spider-Woman something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, kind of silk looking costume. It's not though.
I don't know, but yeah, this 1 in 25 and the 8 cover is what is doing it for me. Those are the only 2 covers. That's it.
Yeah, the other thing too is we're back on this whole thing with Robbie Robertson or Randy Robert. Wait, Robbie, who's the son?
Robbie is the father.
Robbie's the father. So is it Randy?
Randy's yeah.
Whatever. His son, who is dating Tombstone's daughter, who is the Beetle. Wait, the Beetle?
Hold
I
on,
can't remember what she is.
I don't know.
But
Oh,
anyway,
yeah, no, it is the Beetle.
yeah, you remember that whole arc from right before Sinister War, right?
Yeah.
So now he's wants to propose to his daughter, and he goes out to dinner with Tombstone. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know what the hell. I don't know why they can't get this right.
Yeah, guy, I know you're like, why the hell y'all taking so long with this? Because this is like the number one character in Marvel that they should not be like dropping the ball at all. You know what I mean? Dropping the ball. But then again, you're having DC Superman. What is he really doing over there too? Nobody got a good writer Superman, so nobody got a good writer Spider-Man over here in Marvel. So
I guess, but Superman is not the flagship of DC.
Right now, obviously, no, it's Batman.
I could argue and say it's never been.
Yeah, well, I guess
I mean, obviously, when maybe DC first started, but it wasn't for very long.
I don't know how it was in the 60s. I wasn't around, but yeah, I mean, Spider-Man, we just disappointed that they can't get the. I don't know. You know what? It's still 3 issues, bro. Let's give it a chance, man. Let's give it a chance.
Oh, it's only 3 issues. It hasn't been
Enough for you
for the past probably, I don't know, at 20 years. At least, with the exception of the only reason, again, not the only reason. I will read this no matter what, because Spider-Man my thing, obviously.
Yeah.
But why I have somewhat of a glimmer of hope, and I mean, this is really freaking throwing it out there. The last arc that I read that is like way deep, like into the modern Spider-Man stuff, and I understand the 80s is still modern. And 90, I'm talking about really modern stuff. The last arguable stuff that I could say was good was the last stuff, which Romita did. I think it was the last stuff he did, which was the New Ways to Die run, which I've said a million times. I love that run, the Anti-Venom run.
Yeah.
So maybe he does something. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just hoping kind of something lines up and maybe he gets some sort of magic again. I don't know.
Let's see.
Black Panther #5, second print. Sort of a cool cover, but I mean, you literally took not a splash page from the interior. You took a freaking whole page with every panel and made it a cover. Okay.
Are you ready for 5?
Oh, I read issue 5.
All right. Is anything going on in issue 5?
Well, let me tell you. Issue 5 was a really good read. However,
okay,
Marvel promoted this as the second appearance of Tosin. Find out what happens, what's going on next with Tosin. I should have posted it on here. When I tell you Tosin, I think was in 2 panels, and I don't think he might have spoke once, but it was like 4 words, maybe. And like you weren't even kind of really sure it was him, but it was him. Oh man, like I feel like we got ripped off on this one. That being said, it was a really good read though. It just had nothing to do with him.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. So for people that don't know what's going on with Black Panther right now, T'Challa has fled Wakanda. He is now being hunted by the I forget the group. They're like they're kind of like the FBI of Wakanda. And I forget, I'm reading so many books now, I'm forgetting people's name. I forget this girl's name, but she was originally accused of killing her boyfriend type war dog. She's falsely accused, and Shuri ends up breaking her out, and now they're going to meet T'Challa. It's a good read.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, we over here talking about, if anything happens, I'm gonna pick this up.
I will too.
Yeah, it's Black Panther. Even though in the first print things, Alex Ross doing amazing work with those 8 covers. Those 1 in 25s, the Stephanie Hans, and so forth. Amazing covers. But this right here, not my favorite cover, but I'm gonna get her. I'm still gonna get it.
I'll tell you this: the way it ended, it almost is setting it up like the next issue, T'Challa is headed to the village or the area where Tosin is from, where they use they literally infuse the vibranium into them. So that's what I'm hoping this becomes.
Okay.
I'm hoping this isn't a lost opportunity. Ghost Rider #1 third print, dope
Okay.
cover, and
Yeah.
Ghost Rider #2 second print, dope cover.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you read issue 2? Because I know you read issue 1.
I did,
Okay.
and I am having a trouble remembering what it's about.
Um. You know what, man?
I
Go.
remember.
Go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead. I sort of remember. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, when it comes to Ghost Rider, it's kind of hard to have a bad Ghost Rider cover. You know what I mean? They do have some bad Ghost Rider covers. I'm saying there isn't, but there's more good covers than there is bad covers.
Way more. Kind of like Moon Knight in a way.
Yeah. I agree.
Coincidentally, Corey Smith on both Ghost Rider and Moon Knight.
Yeah. So
speaking of dope Ghost Rider covers, and obviously rest in peace to Neil Adams.
Yep.
If you haven't seen the Neil Adams Ghost Rider cover,
that should go for money, kid. Money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Neil Adams. I think I might want to do a little artist spotlight on him, man, on this channel. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So,
best Batman artist ever.
Yeah, all time.
Yep.
All right.
Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor #1 new series.
Okay. New. Sorry. So this is not a miniseries. This is an ongoing series.
No, it's a mini.
Okay, I was about to say. Before you get into the synopsis about what this is, Momoko cover, I'm liking it. I think it's okay. The Carmen Carnero B cover is pretty dope, and the Stegman covers are. I'm feeling all these covers. I like it, and I'm sure there's incentives, but you'll show them after you talk about it. So go ahead.
Yep. So when Mjolnir comes crashing through Jane Foster's apartment window, she fears the worst has happened to Thor. As Asgard's greatest enemies, including Hela, Ulik the Troll, and Enchantress, mount an assault on the Golden Realm, Jane must find Thor and save Asgard, even if that means she must once again risk her life to become Thor herself. Jones in for a good Thor book. I feel like Thor is just stuck in neutral right now. After starting off so strong.
Yeah. I was about to say, you know what's crazy? Because Donny Cates is writing Thor, and Donny Cates was doing real good on Thor. Now what is going on with him and Hulk and all that shit? I don't know what's going on in that shit right now. But you never know with this over here. Let me see the incentives, man. Okay, Cocolo. There, that I apologize for that. Clark, 1 in 50, 1 in 25. 1 in 25 is pretty cool. I like these covers, man. These are dope.
Yeah, I like the Clark one.
Yeah, the Clark one is cool, and even the with the Rainbow Bridge on 1 in 25, she's badass. I like both of these. This is dope, man. Don't know if there's gonna be any first appearances in this or whatever. So just
this is one of this 5-part series.
Okay.
Spider-Gwen Gwenverse #2 second print. This is an okay series so far. It's
is this the first time you see Thor Gwen Thor? Right?
No, you saw her in #1.
Oh, #1. Okay.
#1. Yeah.
This is basically the same cover as the first printing. It's just the what is it? Spider-Gwen, different color, right? Different suit.
A different suit, right? So obviously, her on the first cover or on the first print, it's normal Spider-Gwen in her normal costume. Obviously, she's in the Spider-Man costume here.
That Spider-Man costume on her looks pretty dope. I like it.
It does.
Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. And that David Nakayama, my bad, going through all these covers, 8 covers. I think he's doing for this whole series. Pretty dope. Awesome work so far from what I've seen. Even the ones that are coming up.
And the Greg Land.
And Greg Land, yeah, true that.
Thor 26, Banner of War part. Who cares?
4? Is it over?
No, it ain't over.
Come on.
It hasn't even started yet. I mean, it started since it, but we haven't. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, it hasn't started yet. So this is Banner of War Part 4 in this.
Okay.
Thor and Hulk's epic rivalry continues in the 4th installment of the character's 60th anniversary crossover celebration. Thanks to Odin, Thor now realizes the gravity of Banner's situation and its connection to that mysterious, violent incident in El Paso. But when Iron Man's interference causes more harm than good, our two rivals face shocking changes that change the stakes of the battle for good. I still haven't finished reading Thor 24, the 750th issue of Thor. It's a pretty thick issue, and I kind of got bored. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. But going to these covers, the 8 cover, not my favorite cover.
I don't like any of these covers.
Yeah, I kind of, Betsy Cola gives me a little bit of that Noto type vibe, but not really. That's okay. I like it. I like it. I like the C cover. The Jeff Shaw is my favorite one. The Jeff Shaw one. It's pretty dope. I like the how the lightning, with the Mjolnir, and you got that fucking the Werewolf Hulk or Gladiator Hulk and shit. I like that. That's my favorite cover. The 1 in 25 Clark, too far. So I can't. It's like too far away. I can't really see if it's detailed or not.
I like this part down here.
Yeah, that's cool. But I'm talking about Thor himself.
He doesn't look like he looks like he was photoshopped on there. It's weird.
Could be. But yeah, cool.
All right, so this was a hard top 5 to put together this week.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. This is hard. I put this on here because it's a pretty dope cover. It's not like crazy great or anything like that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't pick a number 5. This is on here. I would say both Ghost Rider number 1 and number 2, the third and second print respectively, would be a nice pickup. Probably low printed. As popular as Ghost Rider may be to a lot of people, I can't imagine many people are reading it. Spider-Man, hopefully this is leading somewhere better. If you've read previews, this is all leading to the Sinister 7, which I think happens in issue 6. So I think you need to kind of be reading this no matter how bad it may be. And the cover is pretty cool, even though it's been homaged a bunch. Shadow War Omega, the end of Shadow War. Like I said, it's been a nice little arc through several different books.
So dope ass Deathstroke.
And it's good. It's a cool cover. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man.
John Boy Myers, can't really go wrong with him. And number 1, just because he's earned it. Anytime one of his a new book comes out, a new number 1.
The hype around.
He'll always.
I agree.
He'll always get it. All right, so we move on. What do we move into? Let's go to Lunar.
Okay, let's see what DC got. Did previews come out this week or last week?
Last week. I can't remember now.
Okay. It's all good.
Things are starting to blend together for me really bad because we're getting books so early a lot of the times now.
Like you don't know what week is week.
Yeah.
I got you.
Aquaman Andromeda. That's a new. Oh, this is the DC Black label. Maybe I should have put this up here. This is Rom V.
That you should have maybe.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. That's a recommendation, guys. We're just talking about it right now.
I'll read this for people that can't see this. Deep in the Pacific Ocean, at the farthest possible distance from any land, sits Point Nemo, the spaceship graveyard. Since the dawn of the space race, the nations of the world have sent their crafts there on splashdown to sink beneath the silent seas. But there is something else at Point Nemo, a structure never made by human hands, and that structure seems to be waking up. The crew of the experimental submarine Andromeda, powered by a mysterious black hole drive, have been chosen to investigate this mystery, but they aren't the only ones pursuing it. Anything of value beneath the ocean is of value to the master pirate Black Manta, and anything that attracts Black Manta attracts Arthur Curry, his lifelong foe, the Aquaman. But heaven help them all when the doors of the mystery at Point Nemo swing wide to admit them, bringing a bracing cosmic horror sensibility to the world of Aquaman. Rising superstars Ram V and Christian Ward team up to put Arthur Curry through an exercise in psychological terror that could break the will of even a king. I might get that.
Sounds pretty dope. Magazine format looks like. I mean, magazine formats are pretty cool when but it just I can't keep collecting them. They take up too much space, bro. You know what I mean?
They're doing a foil on a magazine.
I don't know, but that's like the story sounds fucking badass. That's what it sounds badass. So what else we got? Detective.
No, that's
Oh,
hardcover.
hardcover. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There's nothing really much for DC. I like these covers for
Meow.
Miss Meow.
I got a BLC cover there. All right. All right.
Which one? This one?
Now, well, I'm just saying the one that says meow.
Oh, Meow.
Mm. All right. What's the size?
Season of the Bruja. That's Witch for
The
people.
wannabes, number one. Look at that. What's the number one? Don't know what that is.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what was that? Mystery Men. Remember that?
Oh, that was a cool movie, man. That show was cool. Let's see what we're going previews. Let's see previews. And you got Ant. Remember Ant number
Yeah,
one?
I remember. And the thing is, crazy as it is, we're only on number 4.
Yeah,
How
I know.
long ago was that?
I think it's been a year already. Doing
Right. They're beating Last Ronin, I think, for slowest time out the gate.
Oh man.
Firepower.
Daddy Class. Yeah, Firepower. Yeah, I'm so behind Firepower. So yeah, listen, I dropped it when it was still good when I dropped it. I just stopped reading it. But might have to pick up on it, man. Robert Kirkman is on it, so can't go wrong. I said, what is that? A variant? Yeah.
Little Monsters.
That's supposed to be a hot book, right? Loaded Bible.
Yep. Walking Dead number 40. Pretty cool cover. New cover here.
Carl and
Judith.
Cool.
What's the furthest place from here? I stopped reading it. Dark Horse. Yet another cyberpunk.
Okay.
At least it's got a better title than the last one. Oh, the last title was so bad. What was it? Cyberpunk.
I don't even know.
It was so long too. It was so stupid. But if they're just gonna do cyberpunk, just do a cyberpunk series. Stop cutting it at 4 issues.
I kind of like that cover. It's pretty dope. All right. Let's move on. Keep on scrolling.
Oh, these G.I. Joe covers, so cool.
I like the other one with
Panther. I don't know what he's looking at. I don't know if this is supposed to be like some sort of a coin.
A kaleidoscope, bro.
Well, yeah, right.
The one with Duke and is it Duke and Cobra Commander? That one was pretty coul.
Yeah, but this is the Saturday Morning Adventures.
Yeah, I know. You know what's crazy? I was skimming through that book on Midtown one day, and the interiors is like you get that vibe of Saturday morning cartoon vibes too. So it's pretty cool.
Dude, I might have to get this. Look at this with Tomax and Zamo.
Yo, well, I forgot the name of this artist that he does like similar to Freddie Williams. He does so much like him and J. Scott Campbell like very similar when it comes to their art. All right. Was it an incentive? No, it's a cover.
No, yeah, and I bet that's probably colored.
Okay. Pretty badass black and white though.
Yeah. We'll talk about these later because I don't think they're really on.
Okay. All right. Got some hardcovers there.
You got the omnibus for Nick Spencer's most of his 1 through 42, so half of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, the FF that Dr. Doom cover right there, Adams, the Art Adam cover, love it. Put it on my pull list. Taking it.
I kind of like this one too.
Oh yeah, that one's dope too. Kafu.
I've been fooled with Fantastic Four covers before though too, man. Recently, and I don't. That's another series that I just don't know why they can't get it relevant anymore.
It's just about the writers, I guess. I don't know, man. Just so many stories been told. You know what I mean? So I don't know if they have any.
And Marvel, like, please put out a new printing of Tomb of Dracula on the bus instead of putting out these Marvel Masterworks bullshit.
I like those Masterworks. I got a couple of them.
They're ugly as hell.
Nah, I like them. They're pretty dope. I got a Hulk one, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Silver Surfer. It's cool.
And I just put out the omnibus. This is not the cover to Thor 26. I don't know why they have it there as such, but it's a dope cover.
It isn't? Wow, this shit is dope.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh yeah, because you saw them. Duh.
Yeah,
Star Wars.
but it's weird because this is the only place this cover is advertised, but it's advertised as the other one everywhere else. So I don't know what's going on. I'm 99% sure this is not the cover though.
No, go to Star Wars, bro.
Which one? This?
Yeah. I was reading it. I'm like, okay, this is the final hunt. Is this giving me a vibe of end of an arc or the series? I don't know. Are they gonna do another volume of this? I don't know. Let us know if y'all reading some Star Wars. But yeah, man, I kind of dig the action figure variant. Go to the action figure variant. It's pretty cool because you got Luke as with the armor there, the little suit there.
It is Battle Poncho.
There you go. I forgot what was it? Was it in the last one, the original third trilogy? What is it?
Return of the Jedi?
Wasn't that suit in that movie? Or was it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then nothing much. Again, like I said, to me it's a light week.
Yeah, it happens. It saves us some money. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, it never seems to work out that way when it comes down to it, but again,
I know, right?
I'm not even gonna go to Black Cape because there's nothing that we haven't seen. So that's it for this week. Again, make sure you go to comicbookinvest.com, check out all the stuff over there. And I got nothing more to say. I'm hungry. I need some dinner.
No doubt. Just while I do that, just real quick, congratulations to my man Joe M. Joe M. Congratulations.
Mr. Joe M.
For this week's giveaway. You just won yourself a nice little 1 in 25 Wolverine, man. All right. So hit me up on IG. You already know, man. Let me just put my handle right there real quick so Joe M could get in touch with me, and I'll get you in touch with Legendary Comics and have those books shipped out to you. And again, guys, you want to get in this, man, just leave a comment on this video. Say what you got to say about it. What's your favorite book? Do you like the top 5? What should have been on the top 5? Let us know, man. We like to interact in the chat, in the comments. This will be next week's giveaway, guys. It's going to be Twig, issue number 1, guys. We have the cover A, cover B, cover C, 1 in 10, and 1 in 25, man. Not a bad deal. So again, guys, use that EMW10 code, guys, at ninjadairy.com, ninjadairycomics.com. All right, guys. You will see the top 5 on there on the website. So there you go. Just use the promo code and get 10% off for the bundle. Pretty badass. So other than that, man, thank you everybody for watching, man, and we'll see you again next week, guys. Later. Peace.
Cut like a guillotine.